Hi there, this is Senior Ruby Ambassador Sadie Hody, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit about cold messaging. Cold messaging is the act of reaching out to somebody cold um, about your network marketing business, in this case Plexus, and maybe they have never reached out to you. So you're reaching out to them cold, meaning you identify them as somebody who could use the products or the business. So this can be a really scary thing, and I want to validate your feeling about that, okay? But cold messaging is a very intentional way to grow your business. If you're reaching out to somebody about the products, specifically, what you're telling them is I care about you. And positioned the right way, a cold message is going to do the best job of really conveying that feeling. If you're reaching out to somebody about the business, used the best way, it's really a compliment. And I'm going to teach you how to take a formula that I've used and I've tried to train to members of our team, really so that you can kind of capitalize on how to take that message into action steps, okay? All right, so I'm going to look down at some notes just so that I don't miss a step. And this is really a formula. The formula looks like this. It's rapport building, complimentary, why you're reaching out, vulnerability, a little bit about Plexus, and then a call to action. So I'm going to describe what this might look like, okay? So you're going to reach out and you're going to do some rapport building. If this is a cold message, this is a message that's not prompted by anything that they've done, meaning it's kind of going to come out of nowhere for them. Well, you guys, what we have to do is we really have to rapport build with them. We have to say to them, hey, it was so good to see you the last time that you saw them. Or, hey, I just saw recently on Facebook that you're dealing with this. And talk about it a little bit. Talk about the most recent interaction that you have with them, or recall some nostalgia that you have with that person. And the next thing that you're going to do is immediately move into complimenting them. Maybe it's somebody from your middle school. And you're going to say, hey, Susie, I have not talked to you forever. It has been actually wonderful to keep in contact with you via Facebook, and I'm glad we've recently connected. I didn't even know that we weren't connected. So I'm super glad that I was able to find you. I see that you're doing very well, and I just want to reach out to you. You know, I've always really respected you. You're somebody that I've always looked up to. For example, I mean, you've really always had the respect of everybody that we went to school with. You're just always very caring. And the reason that I'm reaching out is because I want to tell you about my business. I want to talk to you about an opportunity that I've been made aware of, and I think that you'd be a fit for. You know, everyone respects you, and I would love to tell you more about Plexus. I've been posting about Plexus. I don't know if you've seen anything about my business, but we're a health and wellness company. We're very, very focused on root cause issues, and our company is Christ-centered. I would love to tell you more about this. Is there a time that I could connect with you? Maybe, you know, this Wednesday or Thursday after dinner time? I'd love to tell you more. Are you available for that? So that's kind of the way that the formula works. You know, again, you're rapport building. You're calling upon your relationship with the person. I brought up somebody that you hadn't talked to for a very long time, but let's say you interact with them on a regular basis on Facebook. Talk about what's been recently happening in their life. Make them know that you kind of are paying attention, that this really isn't a cold message because you're intentional. And then you're complimenting them. You're telling them why you respect them. You're telling them why they'd be good at the business. Excuse me. And then what you're doing is you're just inviting them to learn more. You're telling them just a little bit about Plexus, and you're inviting them and asking them for a call to action of when you can connect with them again. You guys, if that person says yes, what you need to do is you need to, if you don't feel comfortable having that conversation on your own or having that chat on your own, please rope in your sponsor or upline. They are probably very used to being a part of three-way messages. They're able to get more information for you. They're able to assist you in this. So really, I want to go back to the original reason that I made this video. Cold messaging can be a very dynamic way that you make people aware of your business. But here's kind of here's the elephant in the room. What happens if they don't answer? That's pretty scary, right? Like, you're going to reach out and there's going to be no prompting by them. So it's going to take a lot of courage for you to use this method. But if they don't answer, it's kind of a punch in the gut, right? Here's what you need to know. You're laying the foundation for your business and information about your business by doing that cold message. Just because somebody doesn't answer doesn't mean that it's a no forever. And it also doesn't mean that they're not interested. It just means they're digesting. Think about it. If somebody would send you a message very similar to what I just described, you're either, one, elated. You're so impressed with how they've reached out to you. It is music to your ears. Or two, cautiously optimistic. You've seen the post. You're excited, but you're not going to answer right now because you're in the middle of bath time and you've got to digest it, or kind of put off. But don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep varying your communication. Use a cold message as a doorway into learning that person better and them learning you better. Okay? I always say be genuine first. I always say come from the heart. I always encourage you to do what's a little bit scary. Cold messages are scary, but I know that you can do it.